The You want to get there? You want to get there? Oh, I was trying to throw the block. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back for some Infamous 177 Gaming YouTube action. This video is going to serve as kind of a PSA, public service announcement for the return of 3 of Coins. If you don't already know what 3 of Coins is from Destiny 1, it is a consumable item that you can consume, and it'll, much like the Fire Team Medallion, it will have an effect for you, and possibly for your rest of your fire team. I'm not sure yet. I think it may have only affect you. But it increases rewards for 4 hours. Specifically, it increases the drop rate of exotics from sources in the world, it says. Now, what sources in the world? I would assume any source that previously rewarded exotics, like public events, strikes, things of that nature. So, me and my friends went ahead and two of my buddies, and we got the 3 of Coins today, and we got the Fire Team Medallions going, and we got the Faded Engram. By the way, I could speak for that. The Faded Engram worked. I got a Crimson hand cannon. I didn't have that one. The only 2 I was missing is that and the Colony grenade launcher. So that seemed to work, and both my friends got stuff that they didn't previously have. So that's good. Back to 3 of Coins, though. I streamed on Twitch today for 8 hours, and me and my 2 friends ran tons of public events and a whole mess of strikes and a couple of heroic adventures on Mercury. And one of my friends got 2 exotics. The other one got 1 exotic, and I got 1 exotic. And that is with Fire Team Medallion being used, which is supposed to increase XP gains and loot in general for all members of the fire team. That is with the 3 of Coins being used on everybody was using it. Each person had popped the 3 of Coins, and we're using the Vanguard tokens as well that they've released that increase loot gains from Vanguard strikes. I think that's a specific loot pool, though I'm not sure that you can get exotics from that. I think you can. I'm not 100% sure, though. I think my buddy got one from it yesterday. So yeah, the old 3 of Coins used to work. The original state of them in the beginning of Taken King was every time you went to kill an Ultra, which is a yellow bar enemy with a name to it. There's 2 types of yellow bar enemies. There's yellow bars that have no name, like this guy right here that's being shot at. He's just a captain. And then there would be like Bob the Captain, which is an Ultra, like a strike boss or a raid boss. And there are some Ultras in the patrol areas too, like during public events on flashpoints, you'll see them. And those used to have the potential, when you would pop a 3 of Coins and you would kill these guys, 1 out of every 2 or 3 times you did that, you would get an exotic. And in my opinion, that was overpowered. I didn't like that. It made the loot with the exotics way too easy to get. Then they nerfed them eventually to where it became where there was a cooldown on them and they weren't as effective. So maybe 1 out of every 10 3 of Coins you would pop, you would get an exotic. But it was still way better to use them than it was to not use them. And then the exotics were way rare, like year 1 rare, early, like prior to Dark Below or House of Wolves rare. Then now we've seen the return of them in Destiny 2. They have gone away from the single usage formula to a 4-hour long usage period. So it takes you use one, you consume one, it lasts 4 hours, and for that 4 hours your exotic drop rate is supposed to be significantly buffed. And they cost like 20 shards, I believe, something like that. 20 legendary shards. If you want to go back to the beginning of the video and look at, you see me purchasing them, you can see exactly what they cost. Like I said, I mean, I for 8 hours, I in the past have gotten more than 1 exotic for doing what we did today. So I don't know how with the 3 of Coins I only got 1. My buddy got one, the other buddy got two, so they really don't seem to be effective at all. We almost were joking, thinking that it was like they were nerfing. By using all these buffs, we were actually getting less loot. Now, mind you, using the Vanguard tokens, we were getting tons and tons of Vanguard rep tokens that you can be turned into Zavala at the end of the strikes. You know, turned into him at the tower for reputation packages and stuff. Getting tons of those. We were getting a good variety of legendaries, but none of the legendaries would drop at power levels that would help you climb up in power level. Only thing it would be good for is to give you legendaries that you don't already have. I don't think anybody got a masterwork to drop out of that. And like I said, very few exotics. So Bungie's, I don't know if they released these with a much weaker version on purpose, or if they're glitched right now, or what. I'm going to play with it more as the week goes on. But I would recommend, if you're thinking about picking them up, if you haven't picked them up yet, just buy a few and try them yourself. Don't go nuts. My one friend thought they were going to be like the old ones, and he bought a crap ton of them. And now he's really regretting it. He's worried that he wasted his shards for nothing. So just be aware. Be cautious. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much all I got to say about it. Let me know down in the comments if you've used the 3 coins, the new 3 coins, if you bought them and used them, and what your results have been like. Well, let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this. Maybe me and my 2 friends just had a bad stroke of bad luck, or maybe we were going about it wrong. How to best make use of them. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you on the next one. So long.